Have you ever cried over something that seemed small? A tone of voice, a memory that suddenly surfaced, a movie scene that hit a little too close, and almost immediately you questioned yourself. Why am I so sensitive? Why do I cry so easily? What's wrong with me? Most people who cry easily have heard the same message their entire lives. You're too emotional. Toughen up. Don't take things so personally. So you learn to hide your tears. You apologize for them. You try to shut them down before anyone notices. But psychology tells a very different story. Crying easily is not a defect. It's a sign of depth. Tears are not emotional failure, they are regulation. Your nervous system uses them to release intensity when feelings rise faster than words can handle. And some people feel more intensely not because they are weak, but because their brains process emotional information more deeply. Think of it like this. Most people skim the emotional surface of life. You dive in. Your brain picks up subtle cues, tone changes, emotional undercurrents, unspoken tension. Neuroscience shows that people who cry easily often have more responsive emotional and empathy circuits. You don't just understand how someone feels, you resonate with it. That's why sadness moves you quickly, but so does beauty, kindness, connection. Those tears aren't always pain, they're emotional intensity. And here's something important. Crying activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the part responsible for calming and restoring balance. In simple terms, your body cries to help you regulate stress. So when emotions rise, tears are your system saying, "Let me release this before it overwhelms us." The real problem isn't the crying, it's the shame around it. We live in a culture that rewards emotional suppression. We praise people who hold it together and quietly judge those who don't. So you fight your own biology. You tell yourself to stop overreacting, and that inner resistance actually makes emotions stronger. Like holding a beach ball underwater, the harder you push, the more forcefully it comes back up. People who cry easily also tend to process meaning deeply. Words linger, moments replay, conversations echo. This isn't weakness, it's deep emotional processing. Many emotionally intelligent people, therapists, artists, caregivers, intuitive leaders share this trait. They feel first, then they understand. So what do you do with this depth? You stop trying to toughen up, and you start supporting your nervous system. Treat tears as information, not failure. Ask gently, what overwhelmed me just now? Build recovery time into your life. Protect your energy. Create boundaries with people who dismiss your feelings. You don't need thicker skin, you need better care. Because crying easily doesn't mean you're fragile. It means you're responsive, perceptive, deeply human. And in a world that's increasingly numb, that depth isn't a weakness, it's a quiet strength.